If your natural hair is tucked in same length for a very long time, either your shoulder length, your neck length, or it is not even up to that length, this video is for you. Also, if you're still experiencing excessive shedding, excessive breakage, your edges are not growing, your scalp is always dry and flaky, you need to watch this video, because in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make a hair growth DIY with just two common ingredients. These ingredients are not new to my channel. I have been using them and I'm sure you have seen them before, but I'm going to be combining them in a different way this time. If you find the video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you've not yet subscribed, and don't forget to share this video with someone you love so they too will learn how to make it and grow their natural hair. To start with, get any container of your choice. I'll be using my glass jar as usual, and the first ingredient is rosemary leaves. You can decide to use the fresh rosemary leaves, you can use the dried one, you can also use it in powdered form, provided you're getting rosemary leaves. It is not mixed with any other thing. Be sure of what you're getting. What I'll just do next is to cut the rosemary leaves into small pieces to fit into the glass jar. I already washed this before I kept it. Next, I'm going to be adding garlic. I'll be using fresh garlic for this DIY, and I strongly recommend that you use fresh garlic because it is more potent. Garlic offers several benefits for hair health, including promoting growth, reducing hair loss, and combating dandruff. It is also rich in vitamins and minerals that helps to nourish the hair. To start with, I'm just going to grab the amount of garlic I want to use and then peel off the skin. I know some of you might be discouraged at this point because of garlic smell, but I promise you with this method I'm about to show you, it does not have any smell at all. I used it as a leave-in on my hair and it did not smell. After peeling it, this is what it looks like, and this is the amount I'll be using. I'll just wash it and cut it into small pieces to help it infuse faster. After washing and cutting it, I'll transfer into the glass jar containing the rosemary leaves. Next, I'm going to be adding hot water. I strongly recommend you use hot water because it helps to eliminate the smell and also help to extract more nutrients from the garlic. You can make yours with cold water if you want to wash it out of your hair, but if you're going to be using it as a leave-in, as I want to use mine, use hot or warm water to infuse it. I added 400 ml of hot water to the glass jar. Next, I'm going to cover this and leave it to infuse. You can also boil this for a few minutes before you transfer to the glass jar and cover it up. So I'll just leave this to infuse for at least 10 hours. But I left mine overnight. You already know I love to make mine in the evening, and then I'll leave it overnight to infuse very well. That way it helps me to get all of the nutrients out of the ingredients. The next day afternoon, this is what it looks like. Everything is well infused. If you look at the rosemary leaves, you see that it has turned pale. Apart from the benefits of rosemary leaves in this DIY, rosemary also have a very lovely and pleasant smell. So combining that with this garlic is going to give you a good result in terms of smell. It's time to strain. I'm just going to pour it into the cup and then transfer into my spray bottle. If you're making it in large quantity at this time, just save the one you'll be keeping in the freezer if you'll be making ice cube, because sometimes when I make a lot, I just keep some and save it in the freezer. I just make them into ice cubes and save them in the freezer for as long as I want. That way I would not have to always make it before I use it. I could just grab from the freezer, defrost it, and then use it. If you also want to add any carrier oil of your choice, now is the right time to add it, or any essential oil of your choice, but I'm not going to be adding any of those right now. The one in the cup, I'm going to be transferring that into the freezer. While the one in the spray bottle, I'll be using that as a leave-in spray, and also my wash day is fast approaching. I'm going to be saving the rest for my final rinse on my wash day. You can also add cloves to this before you infuse it, but I decided not to add cloves to it because I have cloves in a lot of my hair growth DIYs right now. I have it in my scalp grease, I have it in my hair grease. To avoid using too much of cloves, I decided not to add to it. But if you have cloves, to make it more potent, add a little bit of cloves to it, about a teaspoon of cloves. You can either use this as a leave-in spray, you can use it as your final rinse during your wash days, and you can also use it to make your DIY deep conditioners. You can use it as a rinse out, that is, you just spray it on your hair, massage your scalp and your hair very well. Cover it with a shower cap or a plastic bag, leave it for 30 to 45 minutes before you wash it out. If you're going to be using it as a rinse out, I would suggest you add any essential oil to it to help you treat your scalp and your hair very well. To use it as a leave-in spray, you just spray it on your hair and your scalp. Then you spend time to massage. You know, that is very, very important. You don't just spray your DIYs or even your store-bought product on your hair and leave it alone. It is not going to do a perfect job. So after spraying it on your scalp and your hair, you massage your scalp very well and spend time to work it through the length of your hair. After working it through the length of your hair and massaging your scalp very well, you just leave it to settle into your hair and your scalp, and then you go ahead and moisturize. After spraying it on my hair and massaging it in, I left it for a while and then I go in with my leave-in conditioner. I use the leave-in conditioner for the length of my hair. I massage it from the root of my hair to the tips of my hair. Next, I'm going to be sealing the moisture in with a grease. In this video, I use both hair grease and shea butter, mix them together and use it to finally seal in the moisture. You can also use any oil of your choice to seal in the moisture if you don't want to use grease. You can also use just shea butter. You can use only grease. Just use whatever sealant that works well for you. If you don't moisturize and seal in moisture into your hair after spraying it into your hair is going to lose all the moisture. Your hair is going to dry out quickly. So it is very important that you moisturize and seal in moisture into your hair after using a leave-in spray. To preserve this, you can leave it in the fridge for up to 5 days, but don't leave it for too long because it contains raw garlic. It may go bad earlier compared to when you're using just dried ingredients. And for your freezer, you can leave it for as long as you want. If you're not keeping it either in the fridge or in the freezer, you can leave it out for at most 3 days. Don't leave it more than 3 days, it will go bad. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and also share with someone. If you have any question, feel free to ask in the comments. Thank you all for watching. Bye.